Is Koeman getting sacked in the morning? What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So we've just been triumphant at Goodison Park and it was 5 magnificent goals that we scored today. So our first away victory of the season. We've had a loss and we've suffered a few draws along the way, but we've managed to pick up all 3 points today away at Everton. So just to go through the starting lineup, we're Cech in goal, Koscielny at the back, Nacho Monreal, that was the back three, with Bellerin on one wing back, with Ramsey through the middle, with Xhaka, who had a very iffy game. It was a bit of a funny game, but we will talk about Xhaka in a bit more detail shortly. And Kolasinac on the other left wing back, and with Ozil, Sanchez and Lacazette. And Wenger actually looks like he's actually listened to fans. Finally, we got to see those three playing together up front. So we obviously started off brightly, and within the first 10 minutes or so, it looked like we were the ones who were going to get the goal first. We were pressing Everton very, very hard, and against the run of play, Rooney got a goal. And to be fair, it was a big mistake from Xhaka. I'm not going to mince my words on that one. He should have retained possession. However, he wasn't aware of the man that was behind him, and Gueye got to him, dispossessed him, gave the ball to Rooney, and Rooney just curled it in like it did in 2002. To be fair, it was a nice goal. I can say that since we've actually won the game, but yeah, that goal shouldn't have gone in. Xhaka wasn't paying attention, and throughout the first half, I believe it was absolutely atrocious. I was tweeting during the game, and I was basically suggesting that Xhaka should have been taken off. It didn't have the best of games. So obviously Everton went 1-0 up, and we continued to press. It was very, very good football from Arsenal overall within the first half, and eventually around about 40 minutes, Nacho Monreal stepped up yet again. It wasn't a great clearance from Everton, and Nacho Monreal found himself in position and he tucked the ball away. So it was a fantastic, fantastic finish from Nacho Monreal to let us go level with Everton at that point. That was just before the second half, and that was vital for us to go in with a 1-1 draw with Everton into half time. So we came back out, and again, Mesut Ozil, I will speak about Ozil shortly as well, but he was absolutely fantastic throughout the game. So we came out in the second half, and Mesut Ozil came up with the goods. It was a fantastic, fantastic run from Alexis Sanchez on the left-hand side of the pitch, and he obviously wormed his way down, and it was a beautiful cross to meet the head of Mesut Ozil. So that header gave us the lead from Mesut Ozil, and Arsenal scored the most headed goals in the Premier League than any other team, and I think this record goes back a number of years. But there is a reason why we score a number of headed goals, and I will be making a video on that soon. But obviously Mesut Ozil gave us the lead at that point, and I was just praying at that point that we held on to the lead. Obviously Mesut Ozil had a fantastic, fantastic game. He's been in the press. I've been making a number of videos about Ozil, and today he obviously shut his critics up. He was up for the game from the first whistle. He was basically closing people down, making things happen, creating chances. And talking about creating chances, about 74 minutes in, he provided an assist for Lacazette, who got a goal within the game, and that was his first away goal in the Premier League, I'd like to think, and it was a fantastic, fantastic finish. Ozil put the ball on the plate for him, and it was a brilliant, brilliant goal. And we got to the 90th minute or so. Ramsey got himself a goal on the day, and I wasn't too pleased about how he played. He did miss a glorious, glorious chance, but he ended up getting a consolation goal towards the end, and that man stepped up again. That was Alexis Sanchez, got himself a goal right at the end of the game, and it was a beautiful, beautiful solo goal on the edge of the box. He skipped past about 3 or 4 players, and he managed to tack it into the back of the net. At that point, we definitely secured the points. But just to talk about the front three that Wenger started today, as fans, we've been calling for these 3 players to have started in the game together in the league, and he finally had the balls to do it. And we obviously saw Lacazette, Ozil and Sanchez, and all three players scored in this game. Surprise, surprise. Obviously, we were expecting a tough game at Everton. They did give us a tough game. They also ended up getting a goal in the 90th minute, and it was a horrendous mistake between Cech and Nacho Monreal. You could see Nacho Monreal wasn't happy about that particular sloppy passing, but the goal ended up going in. But going back to the front three, if Wenger had done this from the start of the season, obviously two of these players weren't exactly fit. That was Ozil and Sanchez. But if he had done this before, we would have had better results. Namely, last week at Watford, if he had started all three, maybe something would have been different on that particular day. But we never know. But today they produced the goods. In particular, Ozil and Sanchez, I was extremely, extremely impressed by them. Lacazette also had a fantastic game. He was literally causing them all sorts of trouble, winning fouls throughout the whole game, and he bagged himself a goal. So overall, I am extremely, extremely pleased by the team. Just one negative really to take away from the game. I think Xhaka's having an absolute shocker. I don't know what has to be done, but we also saw the re-emergence of Coquelin, and Jack Wilshere got some minutes in this game. He came on for Lacazette, and I don't know why Lacazette doesn't play the full 90 minutes. Wenger knows really, but again, a fantastic performance from the team. So at the moment, as it stands, it obviously leaves us in 5th. We're level on points with Chelsea. However, they're in front of us by goal difference. If we hadn't conceded those 2 goals today, we would have been level on goal difference as well as points with Chelsea. As it stands, Spurs are currently playing, and they've gone on. They are winning 2-1 as it stands at the time of recording this video. So they are level on points with Man United, and they are in 3rd, but that's 4 points in front of us. But the leaders, as we all know, are Man City. But we march on. The Premier League is still a very, very long road ahead of us, but hopefully we can kick on from here. We had a little stutter at Watford, but we're getting over that hoodoo of not winning away this season, so that's out of the way. It's done and dusted, and it was the boss's birthday today as well. So happy birthday to Mr. Wenger. He got himself a beautiful 3 points for his birthday for himself, and it seems to have worked out. So as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do press that subscribe button. Once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV. I'm out.